Some of you, I think, should be able to. All right, so here we go. How am I going to graph this one? Okay, we do the same thing. This one's a little harder though. You got to remember, if I push this through, then isn't this just minus 2 plus x squared?
Yes.
Right? And if I do that, then isn't it just... Am I recording, by the way? Isn't that just x squared minus 2? Okay? And if I do that, isn't that just the parent function? Down 2? Come on, guys, we know this stuff. Right? Down 2, right? Use your brain. You don't always have to use what they tell you. You know, in this one you're supposed to do factoring. In this one you're supposed to do completing the square. In this one you're supposed to do... No, man. Do what you think is easiest. I'm not even going to teach you completing the square because it's not necessary. It works like 1/1000th of the time. Right? So what good is it? It's another thing you have to remember when you don't need to remember it. This is actually pretty cool. The parent function down 2. Okay, that means I have this guy that goes through 1, 1, right? When you take x squared, 1 squared is 1, right? 2 squared is what? 4, right?
I knew that.
Yeah. I knew you knew that. So that's what the parent function is. And then all we're going to do is move that up 2 places. So I'm still going to go to 1, 1. Whoops. Thank you. I'm going down. So I'm going to go down 2 places. Okay, so I'm still going to go up 1 to 1. I'm still going to go over 2 to 4, right? So 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And so this is the function. That's it. You're done. Yay, 18. Now, what's the axis of symmetry? You're like, because this asks you all of this. What's the axis of symmetry? Well, it's right here, right? X is equal to 0. That was easy. Okay, where's the y-intercept? Right? When f is 0, then what is the y? Well, 0. Oh, okay, cool. Good. Alright. So the axis of symmetry, 0. The y-intercept is 0. What else do we need to know? Graph it. Done. 18. Moving on. Okay? That's it, Bray. Brio? Anybody know what brio is? You should look it up. It's my new word.
I like burritos.
It's brio. Instead of bro, because my talk and text thing, it's always like changing my bro. All right, bro, and it's brio. And I'm like, what is brio? It's got to be something. So I looked it up, and I'm like, actually, that's kind of cooler than calling him bro. So I was like, I'll call him brio for my buddy always thinks I'm crazy, but that's okay, because I kind of am. So then, exactly. All right, so now when we do this one, it's the same steps, right? The same steps. We're going to do step 1. Okay, we're going to do this one a little faster. I'm going to show you it's not that hard. Okay? Step 1, f of x prime is equal to this times this. Right? What's 2/4? A half. Okay? What's the number in front of the x? 1. Set it equal to 0. Okay? It's that simple every time. 2 of these, 1. Whatever this is. 2 of these and whatever this is. 2 of these and whatever, every single time. Set it equal to 0. That's it. Okay? Then do the math. -1, -1. 1/2 x equals -1. What am I going to do now? Get rid of a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal, right? So what is that? X equals -2. That is your axis of sim. This is where my pre-cal students are like, oh, slow it down, bro. And I'm like, no, it's not bro, it's brio. Just kidding. Okay, so that's the first step. Right? And the second step is what? Help me out. Come on. Give me something. One thing. Anything. Second step.
F of axis.
F of the axis. That's it. All we're doing is plugging it in. What does it equal? The vertex. Okay? That's what we're trying to find. The vertex. Oh, by the way, the vertex over here was 0, 0. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. You'll have to figure it out on your own. Alright, so the vertex, just plug it in. F of -2 is equal to 1/4 times squared plus. Notice I do this. Guys, get used to this. When you see x's, put in a parenthesis. Believe me, get used to it now. Because when we have quadratic formula in 2 weeks, we're going to be doing a lot of it. And you need to get used to these, just plugging this in. And the reason I do these parentheses is so I can just plug in -2, just like that. And I use colors so I know where the heck it came from. Where did you get that -2? Well, I got it from this green thing right here. Oh, look at that. They're the same color. Right? Method to the madness. Not just crazy. I'm a lunatic. What? Alright, so then we do the math. -2 squared. 4. Times a 4th. Well, that would be 1. Right? What's plus a minus? Minus, right? 2. Are these, is one of those twice as big as the other?
Yes.
Perfect. We know we're on the right track. What's 1 minus 2? By the way, yesterday we did that 15 or that 17 wrong. I redid it and did another thing because we did 2 minus 4 was 2, but 2 minus 4 is -2. And then -2 minus 4 is -6. Anyways, back to this problem. What's 1 minus 2? -1. And -1 plus 2? 1. So F of -2 is equal to 1. That tells me that the vertex, right, is -2, 1. That's what it's telling me. So I have the vertex. Cool. Alright. What's our third step? F of 0 is equal to C, right? And then it equals 2. That was easy. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to do anything. Because it's always that number. Always. If x is 0, then the only thing left is the last number. Right? Is this easy? Right? Alright. Last, but not least. Sometimes least. 4. What are we out of here?
37.
Alright, cool.
Later, guys.
Alright. Have fun at college. Alright. Alright, so we got fourth step. What's fourth step? F of 2 times the axis. F of 2 times the axis. -2. It better equal 2, right? So we already know that F of -4 should equal 2. So we should know that it's 4 and 2, right? We should know that this is 0 and 2, right? We should know that this is -2 and 1, right? We have all of those down, correct? But we need to check it, right? Check yourself before you wreck yourself, right? So you got to plug it in. I need to just make sure. So I'm going to plug in -4. F of negative 4, and I plug that in to 1/4 of negative 4 squared plus negative 4 plus 2. Right? And so, okay, I got negative 4 squared is really 16. 16 divided by 4 is 4. Minus 4 is 0, is plus 2. Okay. Yeah, it worked. You see that? So that's your check method. This is just checking that out. Okay? Now you just got to graph it. Right? And if you have space here, look, right there, it's beautiful. Every time, every year I've been doing this. Okay? Since you two were in Matt Richardson's class. Right? And I got here that second week, and I did the same problem. Right? And you guys are looking at me like, huh? I didn't even know we were doing math in here. Right? So, exactly. So, we were like, I thought we were just listening to music, watching him talk on the phone. So we're going through here, and we're going to put these all in there. So I know there's a 0, I know there's a negative 4, I know there's a negative 2, right? So at that point, I can actually adjust this, right? And go, well, I didn't want to squeeze it all over there. I know that this is all negatives, right? So I can kind of move it over a little bit, right? And I can go, hey, I got negative 4, so I got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I know this is negative 4, I know this is negative 2, and I know this is 0. Okay? Then what are my y's? Well, the y's are 1, 2, and 2. So I need to have a 1 and a 2 and a 2. Well, that's pretty easy. I guess I just have a 1 and a 2, right? Oh, well, not like that. How about like that? Okay, so 1 and a 2. Okay? And then I plug them in. This is negative 2, 1. Okay? And I'm going to use the purple. Okay? Negative 2, 1. And then 0, 2. And then negative 4, 2. Okay? And that's my graph. Right? And it should look symmetrical. Right? Because this is the axis of symmetry. Right? This is the vertex. We found that. Where's the y-intercept? Right here. Okay? So we have everything that the thing asked for. The graph, the vertex, the axis of symmetry. Right? You're going to have all of these on your test on tomorrow. So hopefully you're ready.